Have you ever felt stuck? Well, do you currently feel stuck right now? And you just kind of feel stuck, my friends. You're just kind of in a rut. Well, today I want to share with you 5 steps to step into your potential. If you're tired of being stuck, I remember I used to be stuck. Well, if you're tired of being stuck, then you really need to listen to these 5 steps. They're 5 basic steps that will help you get out of that and reach your potential. Step number 1 is define your vision. You hear people talking about this all the time, and growing up in church, they always say, write your vision down, make it plain. My friends, you do want to write it down. Take a sheet of paper. What have you dreamed about doing? What is it? Do you want to be an actor? Do you want to be a broadcaster? Do you want to be a doctor? Whatever it is, take the time, write it down very clearly, very even succinctly. What is it that you want to do? Define your vision. What is God telling you to do? Not what is he telling your neighbor to do? Is he telling you to start a church? Is he telling you to start some kind of a ministry? Is he telling you to become a doctor so you can help people in that fashion? Whatever it is, write the vision down and make it very clear. That's important. So write it down, be clear about it, pray about it, take some time, but write it down. And by the way, a clear vision is really the foundation to having you actually succeed with it. Being very clear about your vision, whatever it is, be clear about it, and again, write it down. Step number 2 is identify any barriers. What are the barriers that or maybe slowing you down from actually obtaining that dream that you've always had? What is it? Is it a family member? Is it a friend? Is it a foe? Is it your job? Are you working too many hours on the job so you don't actually have time to actually work on that thing that God has put on your heart? Define your barriers so that you know exactly what they are, and then you can actually go through those barriers and attack them. So let's just say that your barrier is you're working long hours. Well, my friends, how much do you want to accomplish that vision or that dream that you have? Well, if you're going to accomplish it, then you're obviously going to have to, something's going to have to change in your life. You're going to have to cut back on your hours so that you can actually do what God has placed on your heart to do. But that's why it's so important that we all write down what are our barriers? Is it negative friends? Well, that's kind of an easy one. I say kind of an easy one. If it's negative friends, walk away. Just back up from them. Spend less time with those people who are negative and spend time with the people that are encouraging you to actually fulfill whatever God has placed on your heart. So you want to be around encouragers, not people that are constantly telling you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. You want to be with people that say, hey, you can do all things through Christ. All things are possible. So focus on who you're with as well and make sure that you're with people that are going to encourage you. Number 3 is you need to build new habits. Well, I'm going to have a video on that coming out too shortly, but in a nutshell, bad habits start a certain way. There's that verse in the Bible that says, the things that I want to do, I can't. The things that I don't want to do, I do. And those things become a habit in people's life, whether it's a sin of this or it's a sin of that, whether it's drinking, whether it's pornography, whatever it is. Those are habits that started at some time, my friend, small. They were small habits. So you're going to have to start developing some good habits, and you're going to have to let the bad habits fall along the wayside. And what I would say is look at whatever it is you're dealing with and find some scripture. And I don't know what you're dealing with, so I can't give you a scripture on that. But find some scripture that deals with whatever sin that you're dealing with, and honestly, keep playing it over and over and over again when you go to bed at night, and just pray and ask the Lord to help you to conquer that sin and to get stronger and stronger in that area. And eventually, my friends, you will. And things take time, but you're going to have to work on getting those things out of your life and then start developing some good habits. And with the good habits, it's the same thing. You're going to have to start small. So you have that dream. You know what the barriers are. Start hanging out with people who have more going for them in the areas that maybe you want something going for you. Maybe they're stronger spiritually in certain areas. Connect with these people. Use support groups at church so that that iron can sharpen each other, and then you can keep growing, and then you can see those dreams, my friends, and those visions that you have become a reality in your life. But you're going to have to start getting rid of the bad habits and working on good habits. So one of the things that I do as a habit is I make sure in the morning or when I go to bed at night, and maybe you've heard this before, I make sure that I'm listening to something that's spiritual first before I start my day off. End of the night, I want to end with something spiritual as well. Pray, and I wake up, and on my way to work, I say, Lord, thank you for today, and thank you for waking me up. So that's number 3. And the the 5th step really is just to take action now, my friends. I used to have a saying, I'd say, turn your when into now, because people are always making excuses on when they were going to do something. Well, when the kids graduate, or when they get married, or whatever it is, or when they get out of law school. Turn your when into now. Take action now. You want to reach that potential, the best thing you can do is just take action now. And I submit to you today that if you just take even those 5 basic, simple steps, my friend, you're going to see yourself getting closer to actually reaching and fulfilling your potential. On that note, my friends, I hope this has actually served you well. I'm Ron Henderson, aka the Fitness King, giving you the 5 steps to help you reach your potential. On that note, stay fit, stay blessed, and you can do it, my friends. You can do it.